When you win 6 championships and win MVPs and win scoring titles, you have to be considered one of the best. Michael Jordan had that and more. Going into the 1996 series against the Chicago Bulls, I was a defensive player of the year. Michael was the MVP, and they had made a big deal about it. But I think my mindset was just to go in there and contain him, make him take uncomfortable shots, make him take something that's not in his rhythm, and give us a chance to win, and make other players beat us. Kukoc stepped up, Pippen stepped up, a lot of players stepped up. Michael Jordan stepped up in Game 6. He got smart about it by attacking us and getting us in situations where we're getting in foul trouble, and then we couldn't do nothing about it. In these games, I was saying anything I wanted to say to Mike, and it went back and forth, and he didn't back down. He was always strong, and he always came at me, and I loved him. I think he's one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game.
It had been deemed impossible. No team has ever returned from a 3-0 series deficit. But the Sonics have marched back from the brink and now stand poised to take it the distance. And tonight, as they approach the final leg, it's their opponent Bulls who seem wounded and weary. Once given up for lost, can they find their way to the promised land?
Across town from the United Center, downtown Chicago.
The man in the middle from New Mexico, 7'2".
Happy Father's Day, everyone. Tonight, Game 6 of the NBA Finals between the Seattle Supersonics and the Chicago Bulls. With Coach Mike Fratello, former player Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Hart. And Mike, these fans are in a raucous mood tonight, looking to will their Bulls to a win.
Yeah, a bit of a mixed blessing. Great to enjoy more of the championship round, but they might have preferred to see this series wrapped up back in Seattle.
And the once unbeatable Bulls suddenly seeming very vulnerable. Clark wrecked by injuries and inconsistent play from their supporting cast. A lot falling on the shoulders of Michael Jordan.
You're right, Kevin, and Michael Jordan is facing double and triple teams. Not to mention the reigning defensive player of the year in Gary Payton. MJ definitely is looking for more help, but he also knows he might have to do it himself.
That is going to be a battle to watch for sure. On the floor for the Supersonics, the defensive player of the year, Gary Payton. He's joined by Hawkins in the backcourt. At the forward spots, Shrimp. 5 for Chicago. MVP Michael Jordan and Harper are the guards. Pippen and Rodman form the front court, and big Luke Longley at center.
And after the Sonics lost the first 3 games, Coach Carl finally put the gloved Gary Payton on Jordan. Some question what took him so long to guard the MVP with the defensive player of the year.
Outside, Harper fires the 3. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Payton driving inside. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Hey, Clark, you look at the last 2 games for Michael Jordan. His numbers have gone down since he's been defended by Gary Payton.
Yeah, you know, through the first 3 games, Kevin, he averaged 31 points on 46% shooting. Since then, though, only 24 points on 41% shooting. That's a significant difference.
Yeah, Payton's done a great job.
A few Bulls dealing with injuries, including Ron Harper. Big in games 1 and 2. Harper had just 2 points in the 3 games in Seattle.
Yeah, and Mike, he only played 1 minute in Game 5. He's going to need off-season knee surgery on his left knee. Plans to give it a go tonight. We'll see what he's got in his tank.
Took him no time at all on that one. Harper's got 8 points.
Well, Harper was ready to go. He's just waiting for the ball to go on the attack.
Jordan against Hawkins. Schrempf kicks to Hawkins. Nailed from three-point land. Hawkins has got his second basket of the night.
You do not want to let him get in a rhythm from out there.
Harper the pass to Pippen. Back to Rodman. Over Kemp. And Rodman with the basket. On the assist by Jordan. With injuries to his back, both ankles, and knee, I think I've covered all bases. This, Clark, has been a very tough series for Scottie Pippen.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, he's shooting 32% from the field and just 18% from the three-point line. We know he's not anywhere close to 100%, but let's see if he can still find something extra tonight, digging deep, because the Bulls need somebody other than Michael Jordan to step up.
Indeed they do. Excellent point. Now here's Jordan. He's been pitching so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Great feed by Rodman.
Here's Peyton. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Supersonics. And the Sonics refusing to go quietly. And for more on that, let's bring in David Aldridge.
Well, thanks very much. After Chicago's 22-point Game 3 win gave the Bulls a 3-0 lead, everyone from reporters to even some Seattle players thought this series was over. That is, everyone but Shawn Kemp. The All-Star forward challenged his teammates between Games 3 and 4, and Kemp delivered. Back-to-back double-doubles from the Rain Man have brought us back to Game 6. Kevin?
He's been terrific. David, thank you. I'll be honest, Mike, I didn't think Seattle would push the 72-win Bulls.
The Supersonics are giant underdogs. They need Kemp to do the impossible again. Outplay Michael Jordan like he did in Game 4 and 5. The Chicago Bulls were 72-10 in the regular season, an NBA record for wins, shattering the old mark of 69 by the Lakers in the early 70s.
And you know, Coach, if the Bulls can finish this series off, they go to the top of the list in the conversation for the greatest team of all time. A lot on the line tonight.
A nice shot by Jordan.
You would think they were really feeling good in warm-ups because they started this game hot out of the gates.
And their shot selection has been excellent. Great patience shown by them.
At one point during Game 5 in Seattle, the Bulls might miss 20 consecutive three-point shots.
From deep, Pippen was 1 for 8. Steve Kerr 1 for 7 from the three-point line. The team was 3 for 26 for the game. Those numbers have to be better tonight.
Yeah, they've got to improve in that category.
And it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Hawkins is an efficient shooter, especially from the free throw line.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Chicago, welcome to the Bulls.
Peyton against Harper. Passes it to Hawkins. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 7. And here's Jordan outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jordan's got 8 points.
They are really shooting the heck out of the ball. Fantastic start from 3.
When you knock down threes early, it stretches the floor, opens everything up.
Now, here is Schrempf. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Dennis Rodman was a huge free agent signing for the Bulls, adding toughness and rebounding to this squad.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. You know, it's the 5th straight year the Worm has led the league in boards. He does an awful lot to stir the drink defensively for Chicago, and the fans absolutely love it.
The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Hey, I think that green light they've given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Jordan with the bucket.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Supersonics ball.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Percy Hawkins. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Floor for your Bulls. Tony
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Payton. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Fires the 3. Sonics having flashbacks. Still struggling in this series and not looking sharp. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He was a true standout at the offensive end. Both with it. It's the second quarter of Game 6, the 1996 NBA Finals. Seattle trying to extend this series. The Bulls looking to put the finishing touches on an all-time season.
It is clearly an emotional night for Michael Jordan, playing on Father's Day without his late dad.
Here are the 5 for Seattle to start the second quarter. We've got Hawkins. Schrempf is out there with Sean Kemp. Then there's Payton. And it's Perkins in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Perkins dishes to Kemp. Payton passes to Schrempf. It's all in by the Bulls. And really for Michael Jordan, so much has happened since he lost his father, Mike Fratello.
Well, first retiring, trying out pro baseball, coming back to the NBA, winning an MVP. The one thing left, win a title. And you know Michael Jordan is thinking about his dad today.
Yeah, he's got it. The Bulls leading by 15. For Jordan into the second quarter, Mike, the shooting numbers are better than what we saw in Seattle.
Well, some adjustments from Mike. Freeing himself up for some better looks. Looking like the league MVP tonight.
He does.
Nice work, and they are getting it done at both ends.
And building on this lead. They played a pretty complete game.
Really left. Hawkins has got 10 points.
Right now, Percy Hawkins is one of the premier shooters from deep.
Pass to Harper. There's the dish to Rodman. Here's Kukoc. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Kerr's checked in for Ron Harper. Seattle. calls timeout.
And I think one area to critique right now, the shot selection he's been going with. He's missing a lot of shots. And I think right now it's hurting his team. He's trying to start becoming a facilitator more. Try to get the opportunity spread around on this offense.
Mike, still a lot of basketball left, but much better from deep for Chicago in this one.
Hitting threes will pay dividends later on. Making those trays will loosen up a stiff Seattle defense.
Going way upstairs for the one-handed jam. Major athleticism on display.
And Clark graceful, too. So graceful. He almost makes it look easy.
Sure does.
Really, that dunk is a testament to his skill around the rim.
The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Perhaps he was a little too open that time.
Won't see that from him very often.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
He's been a big factor here in the first half, scoring in bunches.
Sonics trail by 19. And Mike, as we can see here, a clear advantage for Michael Jordan over Sean Kemp thus far.
MJ wants this series to end tonight. This year's MVP wants another ring. Kemp really needs to step his game up to extend this series.
He's going to have to be at his very best, you're right. The Sonics again can't hit.
Asked for a better look. Get a little frustration and didn't get it to drop.
Chicago calls timeout.
Please give a warm Chicago welcome to the Probables.
Bulls leading by 19 points. For Seattle, Mike, to even force a game 6. That's very impressive.
They were down 3-0. The Sonics are massive underdogs. Just getting back to Chicago is a win for them.
Yeah. Peyton passes to Schrempf. Peyton looking around. Here's the three. The Sonics again can't hit. And so Jordan will bring it out for Chicago. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Both teams are far from 100%. Injuries playing a major role in the series. David Aldridge with more.
Thanks, Kevin. Now, the Bulls are the oldest team in the league, and this is game 100 for them this season tonight. Scottie Pippen has been battling knee and ankle injuries. Ron Harper needs off-season surgery on his left knee. Luke Longley needs off-season surgery, too, to remove bone spurs from his ankle. For Seattle, bench spark plug Nate McMillan has a herniated disc. Guys?
David, thank you, Coach. It does feel, though, the Bulls are hurting a little bit more. What do you think?
They look tired down the stretch in games 4 and 5. They're the older, more banged-up team. Seattle players have said they want to push the tempo tonight.
Interesting. So the Bulls lead this series, Mike, 3-2, trying to cement themselves as one of the greatest teams ever.
An NBA record, 72 wins in the regular season. But Chicago needs to close this series out to be considered the greatest.
I agree. The Bulls making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Kemp kicks to Perkins. Nice ball movement by Seattle. It's Hawkins on the wing. That's good. And it's Peyton with the assist. Peyton has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Kerr again, Chicago. Clark, Scottie Pippen is having a hard time out there tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is, Kevin. And, you know, those injuries really taking a toll. As a result, Pippen just has not been himself throughout this series.
Schrempf passes to Kemp. Perkins kicks to Kemp. Here's Hawkins. Offensive rebound. Jordan against Perkins. And it's Perkins with the jam.
Fighting hard for the second chance look. Perkins knows completing the play is worth the effort.
The Bulls leading by 23. Kerr In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, I love how they attack there. Get it inside, add 2 more.
Hawkins passes to Kemp, and there's the defensive 3-second call.
Supersonics ball.
Seattle shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Hersey Hawkins. At the line for 1.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
The only person in the world who thought this series would get to Game 6? Sean Kemp. The Rain Man believed in this team.
Brakowski, he's checked in for Sam Perkins. Pass to Schrempf. Now Hawkins. Seattle missing again.
And he needs to simplify things on offense. He's settling for too many outside shots and it's hurting his team.
He is on fire this quarter, fellas. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Johnny Pippen.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game. The pass to Schrempf. From downtown, drills it from outside.
Hersey Hawkins.
Hawkins has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You have to be aware of Hawkins. He's a fantastic three-point shooter. Lose him, he'll make you pay.
And he makes that one.
Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Here's Payton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Kerr.
It's going to go on Steve Kerr.
Payton doesn't mind a little contact now. Seems to embrace it when he's going in for his shot.
Sonics have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Two.
That's good from Payton.
He's known as one of the greatest and best trash talkers in the game. Payton's endless energy and high motor is really on another level.
And both free throws good for Payton. The Bulls leading by 23. Here's Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. That's now 32 points for Jordan.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack, a fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming. With no one getting in his way, he goes for the easy money. Excellent play.
And so it's Chicago in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. The stage is set in downtown Chicago. This city hoping for another title parade. And this second half may determine it. Game 6 of the NBA Finals. It's the second half along with Coach Mike Fratello, former player Clark Kellogg, and reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. The Bulls hoping to hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy tonight.
Things have come full circle for Dennis Rodman. Remember, the Worm was on those bad boys Pistons teams that eliminated the Bulls 3 straight years.
Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Harper. Then there's Longley. And it's Jordan in at the 2-guard spot. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. And the dunk by Jordan.
Boy, really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
And here are the Supersonics now. And after battling Chicago for years, Clark, the NBA's rebounding leader, Dennis Rodman, now joining the Bulls.
You know, he was brought in as the final piece of the championship puzzle, Kevin. So far, So good. Rodman looking to earn his third ring.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, there's something not quite right with him. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
In the first half, Mike, wow!
I can't believe what I just saw. What did I just see? Oh, my.
I don't know, but it was something special, and I cannot get it out of my brain.
You don't see many in-game dunks that look like that.
Passes to Hawkins. No good on the three.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Longley passes to Rodman. And he comes up with the deuce. Rodman's got his third bucket of the night.
Never afraid of or shying away from contact. Dennis Rodman, I think he even seeks to get hit.
Pass to Schrempf. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Supersonics ball.
And this is his fourth trip to the free throw line tonight.
Seattle, Percy Hawkins. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Now, Mike, compared to Game 5, they had a massive improvement in their three-point shooting.
And that really helps open up their driving lanes. It specifically gives Jordan more space.
And Seattle making a change here. Perkins is checked in. Schrempf against Pippen. 5 on the clock. The Sonics again can't hit.
Boy, they dodged one right there, didn't they?
Yeah, he won't miss a look that wide open very often.
And Jordan gets it to go.
They look to him offensively. A player who makes an impact on this end.
Payton passes to Hawkins. Launches it. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Hawkins has such an uncanny ability to score. Had to get rid of it quickly, and he did.
Count it.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Payton passes to Hawkins. Fires from deep. Jordan with the rebound. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls from 12 feet out. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 12 points in the game.
George Karl's adjustment in Game 4, putting Gary Payton the glove on Michael Jordan. It changed the series. Of course, the glove-winning Defensive Player of the Year this season, part of the reason Karl made that switch.
And Gary Payton, who led the NBA in steals, but it's about more than defense, it seems like, Mike, with him.
Running the point, Payton was top 10 in assists.
Right.
Beyond the numbers, the glove is such a competitor. Never stops talking to his teammates and the opposition. The heart and soul of this Seattle team.
He is indeed. Pass to Pippen. The three-pointer is right on target. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night.
Scottie Pippen, a dependable shooter from here now. Like how he gets his feet set first. That's fundamental, but he's central.
And slam dunk by Kemp.
On fire so far to start Game 6. Kemp looking to lead this team for at least one more game.
Old teammates at North Carolina. Sam Perkins and Michael Jordan won the national title with the Tar Heels back in 1982. That was Jordan's freshman year. MJ hitting the game-winning shot.
Mike, they have been fantastic tonight, haven't they?
What a performance from them.
Wasted no time on that one. 7 points in the game.
With the ball in his hands, Pippen stays nimble, ready to pull up at any time to shoot.
Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. And Sam Perkins winning a title with Jordan at UNC. But Clark in the NBA, they have been rival, not teammates.
That is exactly right, Kevin. Perkins, a starter on the 91 Lakers that lost to the Bulls. MJ's first NBA championship. This time with Seattle. Sam is facing off against his old UNC buddy again, trying to even the score in the finals tally.
Yep, a lot of competition between those two.
For sure. The shooting struggles from Game 5 carrying over for Pippen tonight. Just can't seem to find the stroke beyond the arc.
With a chance to clinch the title tonight, Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan has been outstanding in the battle with Kemp.
The Rain Man hasn't been able to keep up with Jordan. The last two games of the series, wins for Seattle. Kemp was able to win this showdown. That is not the case tonight.
You said it. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Sometimes you do things right on offense, and the shots just don't fall.
Then for three, sinks the three-pointer. Pippen's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Some guys just have a knack for getting to the open spot. It's part of what makes him such a dangerous shooter.
The shot by Hawkins, no good.
Tried to answer right back with a three of his own, but not that time.
Shot's good by Pippen.
I really like how they've worked to get the best shot. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Showing great patience there.
A total team effort in this regard. Everyone working together and being selfless on offense.
Strength. Can they get it? Kemp's shot is off. I know, Mike, you love how guys are making plays for one another, and we've seen it all game long.
Yeah, a real balanced attack. Total team effort.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Harper, first personal foul.
The Sonics have been a
Second
perfect
team
8
foul.
of 8 at the line.
Shooting for Seattle, Gary Payton. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So for the Bulls, Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Longley. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. The Sonics also changing it up. Brikowski, he's checked in for Perkins. And it's Wingate in for Schrempf. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Kemp against Kukoc to the right side. Kerr, and a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kerr's got 8 points.
Excellent vision from Kukoc. He sees a ready shooter and makes sure the ball gets in his hands.
Here's Payton. They get it again. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 34-point advantage heading into the break.
82, the Supersonics.
This could be the final quarter of basketball this year. So far in these NBA Finals, Bulls are up 3-2. Chicago looking to close out a historic season.
Going back to Game 5, Michael Jordan just 2 points in the fourth quarter. Normally, that's when MJ takes over. Maybe Mike is human after all.
Well, it's really hard to come back if you can't get stops. You've got to figure out a way to stop the bleeding if you're going to come back.
And he looked very comfortable on that one. Not a lot of resistance.
The last time the Bulls won a title, Father's Day 1993. Again, Chicago can clinch on Father's Day right now, today. Right, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Of course, this Father's Day is much different for Michael Jordan. Right after that victory 3 years ago in Phoenix, MJ lost his father, James. Now, he said before today's game, I'm looking forward to going out and playing hard, knowing that I'm doing what I can to try and make him proud. Guys?
Yeah, interesting day, difficult day. D.A., thank you. And Mike, things full circle for Jordan. His kids up in the stands tonight.
Yeah, Michael's playing with a heavy heart. But told us before the game, he's playing to make his children proud.
Yeah, a lot of quality there for sure. So with Payton on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Hawkins is out there with Wingate. Then there's Sean Kemp. Then there's Askew. And it's Brikowski in at the center position.
Well, Brikowski knows what the team needs from him. Cleaning up the glass and making sure they convert.
A strong finals performance, Mike, from Michael Jordan trying to secure his 4th NBA title.
And his 4th finals MVP.
Wow.
There's no way you can keep Jordan down too long. Michael's just so good.
Here's Kemp. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Kemp plays with a real ferocity, which in turn draws the defense's attention.
And that one falls for Kemp. Sally, he's checked in for Chicago. Bushler comes in for Pippen. Snow, he's checked in for the Sonics. And so Kemp nails both of them. They are in complete control, coach, of this game.
There's no question, without a doubt, they've been firing on all cylinders.
In every way, you're right.
This demonstrates how poised Wennington is.
So much better than it was the other night in Seattle.
Remember, the Bulls are 48-2 at home this year. They are so comfortable in this building. That has to be a factor. Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
Good ball movement right there from Brown. Solid at finding the open teammate.
And here's Seattle. The pass to Askew. Here's Snow. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. From 13. And it's Bukowski missing. Brown finds Jordan. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Sonics. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Here's Snow. Pulls up on the elbow. The Sonics again can't hit.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Sally passes to Brown. Here's Wennington. Covered by Johnson. Here's Brown. Good.
Great determination from Brown.
Defensive foul. David Wingate. First person.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Snow, the pass to Askew. The 10-footer. Doesn't go for him.
He gets the ball in close to the hoop, but is just unable to finish the job.
Pass to Sally. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 48 points for Michael Jordan.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan. Perfect pass there, understanding how to set up his teammate.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Sally, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Whether starting or coming off the bench, Sally stars in his role. Understands what's expected of him and pretty much always plays to his strengths.
The first one falls. Kerr's checked in for the Bulls. Chicago calls timeout.
Chicago timeout call. The loudest and craziest fans get a t-shirt. Let's see it, fans! Here we go, Chicago. Here come your Bubbles. Put your hands together. It's your Bubbles.
Changes for Chicago. Longley's checked in for Wennington. Harper comes in for Bushler. And it's Kukoc in for Jordan. And so Sally nails both of them. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bukowski. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Askew. Off target from outside. And here are the Bulls now. Kukoc for three. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Kukoc has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He's a fantastic facilitator. He could virtually run a team in his sleep.
1:24 left here in the fourth quarter. The 17-footer. Another one falls for Chicago.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective. And they're winning.
Pass to Askew. Here is Brakowski. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. No good on the shot. And the Bulls going the other way now. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-6 run. Out to the right wing. For three, Kerr. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Askew passes to Wingate. Driving to the basket. Chalk up 2 there.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
And Mike, they can just hold on to the ball here.
No question, they deserve to win.
There's the pass to Sally. Releases. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Kukoc, a reliable shooter off the catch. He's got a nice, sweet lefty stroke.
Here's Snow. 2 wins and the NBA championship. The greatest season in NBA history.
To win it all in front of their home fans, it makes this special. This team has gone through so much.
But this win solidifies this Bulls team's place in NBA history, don't you think?
I agree, and I think they very well could be the best team ever. Maybe the best we've ever seen, this 96 Bulls team. And Michael Jordan, his 4th title. MJ is in the conversation for greatest player of all time.
Jordan, Pippen, Rodman, all future Hall of Famers.
Boy, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, what more can you say? And you can just see the emotion and what this moment means to Michael Jordan. Congratulations to the Chicago Bulls, 1996 NBA champion.
You know, I feel fortunate to have been covering the Bulls at that time and being so close to watch this transformation of this young man just becoming the greatest basketball player that's ever played. Nothing could ever stop him from winning. It was all about winning. The flu game, they called it. It could have been the pizza game because he thought it was food and he looks horrible. He could barely talk, you know, and I didn't want to keep asking him about how you feel, this and that and the other. I could just see it in his eyes. I think he realized the situation. You have an opportunity to win a championship, and it can go away. We're not going to wait till you get better and then play the next week. The thing that always brought the greatness out in him was a challenge, and he was just zoned in, and there was nothing that was going to stop him from playing his best and winning that basketball game.
A gorgeous summer night here in Salt Lake City, Utah, as the sun sets on the Wasatch Mountains.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Delta Center for game number 5 of the NBA Finals with the Chicago Bulls and our Utah Jazz. And now, introducing the starting lineup for the Chicago Bulls. Wearing number 13, the starting center at 7'2" from New Mexico, Luke Longley. On the guard line, number 9, at 6'6" from Miami of Ohio. Starting forward, number 3 at 6.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 5 of the NBA Finals with Coach Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. A lot to talk about as we get set to go. First and foremost, Mike, Michael Jordan apparently suffering from serious flu-like symptoms.
Yeah, there was a real question of whether or not he'd even take the court here. But in a crucial Game 5, there's no way Jordan's sitting out. It's just a matter of how much it'll affect him.
And the Bulls had only lost 2 games total, Clark, in the previous 3 rounds before dropping the last 2 here in Salt Lake City. So the Jazz have them on the ropes, it would seem.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. You think about it, Chicago's won 4 titles since '91, and they've never had to go the distance in the series. I mean, if they can't find a way to stop Utah's momentum here, the Bulls will, for the first time, need 7 games if they're going to get another ring.
So taking the floor for the Bulls, it'll be Ron Harper and Michael Jordan in the backcourt. Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman man the forward spots. And at center, Luke Longley. For the Jazz, John Stockton will be at the point with Jeff Hornacek at the 2. In the front court, we have Brian Russell, Karl Malone in the center, Greg Ostertag.
And guys, I think it's already safe to say Jordan does not have his usual energy tonight.
Stockton's shot is off. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Jordan. Over Russell. Kicks it out to Rodman. Here's Longley, and it's good. Assist on the play was Jordan.
In a way, Jordan is your point guard. He's the initiator.
Clark, with Michael Jordan clearly not feeling well, you have to wonder how many minutes he'll be able to play in this one.
And Kevin, you know, with Michael Jordan, he never wants to come out of the game ultra competitive. And yet Phil Jackson may be in a position where he has to make a tough decision. I mean, that's part of what a coach has to do. Sometimes you have to rescue a player from himself.
But Jordan never wants to come out, does he?
No, he wants to go the full 48 minutes.
And, of course, Coach, all eyes on Michael Jordan as we try to get a sense of how his illness is affecting him.
Shouldn't take long to find out. Once he gets a few minutes under his belt, we'll see if he has the energy to keep going.
Yes, sir. And here's Stockton, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Ostertag pass to Hornacek, beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Harper dishes to Rodman. Pippen for 3. And the rebound goes to Russell. Jazz trail by 4. And that one is off. Good D by Jordan. Pippen finds Jordan. Here's Longley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Longley. He's got his second basket.
Dominant move by Longley in the paint, putting all of his size to work.
And Clark, after a few quiet games to start the series, John Stockton's been sensational since the series has come back to Salt Lake.
I think you got to attribute some of that to playing at home, good home cooking. You know, we always talk about John Stockton's assist, but in these finals, his defense has been as good as his passing.
It has.
Pippen showing you nice agility that time, working around tough defense, able to play through that contact.
Russell against Pippen. Now Russell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The Jazz again can't hit it.
In a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line.
And there it is for him. And coach, for Scottie Pippen, the effects of his foot injury, you can see, are still lingering.
Yeah, he hasn't been as explosive as we're used to. He's been more of a post-up role for them in the past few games.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Good timeout right there. It was much needed.
Yeah, the other team is clicking right now, and coach wants to try and halt this run.
A different look for Utah. Carr, he's checked in for Malone. Morris comes in for Russell, and it's Anderson in for Hornacek. Chicago also making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Gaffey comes in for Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Here's Jordan, and he drives in. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Stockton looking around. 6 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Anderson. And a miss there on the triple.
And with Jordan under the weather, you have to think it'll affect his defense the most. He just doesn't have the energy to go full speed at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, you know, Mike, I agree with you. That's what it seems like to me. He'll have to conserve that energy and pick his spots. And as much as the Bulls need his scoring, I think he'll have to go all out at the offensive end. Boy, that time Carr staying aggressive, fights for the rebound, and then also fights to get the shot off.
Isley's checked in for John Stockton.
Howard Isley.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Isley. Pass to Carr. Ostertag with it. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
I like the pass there from Carr. Outstanding job scanning the floor and finding his open teammate.
Kerr kicks to Pippen. Back to Kerr. Jordan passes to Kerr. And again, no good by Chicago. Jazz trail by 5. Here's Morris. Shoots over Pippen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Pippen.
Look, what you see is what you get with Morris. He's a quality swing man who really locks into taking high percentage shots. He's not going to take many bad ones.
That free throw good for Morris. So both teams changing it up here. And Morris drops them both. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the pass to Jordan. Kukoc for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Isley the pass to Morris. The shot, no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And we're back for the start of the second quarter. It's Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Bulls star Michael Jordan still in distress with flu-like symptoms.
And I'll say, I don't think you could get a louder crowd than we have in Utah here tonight.
Jordan refusing to make his team carry the load, finding another basket. Jazz trail by 9. So is Stockton on the bench. Here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Foster is out there with Ostertag. Then there's Hornacek. And it's Brian Russell. And it's Isley in at the 1 spot. Good on the bucket. Isley's got his first bucket of the night. You're right about these fans. The Jazz crowd is sensing what an opportunity this could be.
Kevin, they sure are. It's an intense place to play. There's no denying that. And with a chance to take a 3-2 lead in the series, these fans have it turned up full throat.
Yeah, top volume. They are loud.
Yep.
Passes it to Hornacek. The offensive rebound, Ostertag. Over Jordan. Out to Russell. Hornacek outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
No way can you overstate how important this game is. I mean, the Bulls have only trailed in the finals once throughout the Jordan era.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Taking the flu into consideration, Jordan has been tremendous so far this one.
Utah calls timeout. And Mike, if the Jazz pull this game out, the Bulls will be under pressure they're not used to.
True, but this is a tough team to rattle. Even if they do go down 3-2, I don't think they'll be easy to put away.
I would agree with you. Karl Malone's checked in for the Jazz. Stockton comes in for Isaac. And Chicago also making a switch. Brown's checked in. Fires it up. A shot by Jordan, no good. You know, Mike, it's amazing to see the performance Jordan is putting on here. Clearly not at full strength, but still getting it done.
That's the kind of competitor he is. Remember, this is the NBA Finals. If MJ had to play on a broken leg, he'd probably still be out there.
You're probably right. Longley passes to Kukoc. And that comes off the assist by Longley. Kukoc has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. And Mike, in the battle between Michael Jordan and Karl Malone, two of the greats ever, Jordan has dominated so far.
Each team leans on those guys for the bulk of their scoring. And tonight, Jordan's taking the mailman to school.
Shot clock at 5. Hornacek kicks to Stockton. Over Brown. Tries to keep it alive. And that one goes long. Hey, Clark, the Bulls doing a good job on Stockton so far.
Well, they know in order to muck up the Utah offense, you've got to start with the head of the snake, John Stockton. Get him out of rhythm. They learned that the hard way in games 3 and 4. They're determined not to let him beat them again.
Yep, they're stifling them. Brown against Stockton. Kicks it out to Hornacek. Will it go? Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Jordan. Rebound, Utah. Pass to Stockton. Hornacek outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
7'2", Ostertag stands tall, especially on defense where he loves blocking shots.
Anderson, he's checked in for Utah. And the Bulls making a change also. Pippen's checked in for Kukoc.
And it's hard to imagine a player performing as well as Jordan under such tough circumstances.
And 3 from Jordan. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And Jordan understands when to shoot from deep. His shot selection is really fantastic.
Utah calls timeout. Well, if we've learned one thing, Clark, over the years, it's that Michael Jordan can rise to any occasion.
That's exactly right. And it's impossible for me to explain the kind of energy it takes to do what Michael Jordan's doing. And to do it when you're sick like he is, it seems virtually impossible. But I do know this, Kevin. There are many times when players have not felt their best and yet played their best. I think psychologically and subconsciously, you rise to another level of concentration, which helps you.
I know you and I are glued to this one.
Yeah.
Antoine Carr is checked in for Ostertag. Wennington, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago leading by 14. It's Pippen on the wing. Pass to Jordan. Over Russell. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Anderson wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Anderson's got 6.
Yeah, Brian Russell is a shoot-first player, but he's also very unselfish. Did a nice job with the read and made a good pass.
Jordan's shot is off.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Outside Russell. And there's the pass to Carr. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Wennington passes to Longley. Here's Jordan. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 21 points for Michael Jordan.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit and insisting on being aggressive looking for his shots.
Anderson outside, from outside the arc, and the Jazz, another 3.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room.
And here's Jordan outside. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Love the response from MJ. Such a ferocious competitor who loves getting the revenge triple.
Carr, the pass to Russell. The kick out to Anderson. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Chicago leading by 13. A deep 3 from Jordan. Misses the 3. Stockton against Brown. Passes it to Malone. He can't get that one to fall. And so is Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. He has really delivered at the op. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. We're ready for the second half here in Game 5 of the NBA Finals. On defense, the Bulls' biggest goal tonight, Clark, was keeping Stockton in check. And so far, they've been able to do just that.
Well, it's clear Stockton is the hub of the wheel, Kevin. We all know that. And the Bulls doing a really good job to limit his penetration, clogging up the passing lanes, and really make everything uncomfortable for Stockton.
They are. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then there's Harper. Then there's Longley. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot. Pass to Hornacek. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Pippen.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Got that one up quick. Jordan's got 29.
Catching the defense off guard that time with the pull-up. Jordan too good off the dribble.
Stockton the pass to Hornacek. Pass to Russell. There's the 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jordan outside. Pippen down low. Russell's there. Harper, no good.
How about this Utah crowd? They get extremely loud. Remember back in Game 4, Phil Jackson had to wear earplugs.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Perhaps nerves, maybe frustration, but now is not the time for mistakes.
Yeah, control going to be the key here. That's the only way to get out of this thing.
Pippen kicks to Harper. Outside Jordan. Over Russell. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist from Ron Harper. Jordan's got 7 points here in this quarter. And Mike, talking about the atmosphere in here right now, it couldn't get any louder.
Well, it's the last game of the year in Salt Lake. And maybe the biggest game in Jazz history. These fans are going to do their part for sure.
Yeah, they're going crazy. And I believe David talked to Jerry Sloan about Jordan's condition. D.A., what he's saying?
Jordan.
Yeah, Kevin, I talked with Coach Sloan as he came out for the third quarter, and he wasn't interested in talking about Jordan's condition at all. He said, I don't care how he's feeling physically. All I know is mentally, he's as intense as I've ever seen him. And he stressed to his players, we have to match Jordan's intensity ourselves if we want to win this game. Guys, back to you.
David, thanks. Mike, sounds like Jordan has the Jazz worried, even in his current physical state.
They should be. Even when Jordan's body is not right, he's never going to lose intensity or his will to win. Jerry Sloan knows that.
He sure does. He's a smart guy, isn't he?
He is.
And I think the question marks about Michael Jordan's health, Coach, have been answered by now.
From everything we're hearing, what he's doing is amazing. This is a guy who might need an IV. And still, he's out there tearing the Jazz up.
Unbelievable. Hornacek passes to Ostertag. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Chicago leading by 18. And 3 from Jordan. The rebound by the Jazz. Russell with it. Picked up by Rodman. Stockton outside. It's rebounded by Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Longley passes to Harper. And 3 from Jordan. And with that, Jordan matches his 38 points in Game 2. What a performance.
And this is Jordan to a T, an active scorer who's ready to fire off the catch.
Ostertag pass to Hornacek. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hornacek's got his second basket of the night. We thought this game could come down to who does more, Coach, Jordan or Malone.
And it's been a one-sided fight. Jordan's been the bigger presence by far. MJ may be sick, but he isn't going to let that stop him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Yeah, there's something not quite right with him. Have to use that timeout and get him some medical attention.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Foster's checked in for Ostertag. Morris comes in for Russell. Anderson, he's checked in for Hornacek. And Isley subbed in for Stockton. The Bulls also changing it up. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Kukoc comes in for Dennis Rodman. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Anderson outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. A shot by Isley, no good. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Morris. Rebound by the Bulls. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Kerr from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist in this one. Anderson outside. The pass to Isley. On the wing, Malone. Guarded by Kukoc. The Jazz working the ball around now. Yep, it counts.
Soft, puffy interior D, and they've exploited it.
Chicago leading by 19 points. Here's Pippen, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
Anderson outside. Pass to Isley. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Greg Foster at the line for 1.
That's good from Foster. Capable of playing both the 4 and 5 spots, Foster also provides a certain toughness and edge.
And Utah making a change here. Carr's checked in. Anderson's shot is off.
Not what we expected at all. He normally has that shot down cold.
especially when he's got space like that. Very surprising.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night.
Now, Tony Kukoc can do it all in a way few guys can. I mean, this guy's 6'10". He's got good ball skills. He can score. He rebounds it. He's an excellent passer. You just don't see this diverse a skill set that often, especially in a 6'10" guy.
Pippen, the pass to Wennington. Here's Jordan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker, but it's working.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Welcome back for the fourth quarter of this pivotal Game 5. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Michael Jordan still toughing it out despite his illness.
And a great bounce-back game for Jordan after a shaky performance in Game 4.
And here's Anderson for three. A shot that time, not on target. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. So is Stockton on the bench. Here's who's on the floor for Jerry Sloan. Anderson is out there with Isley. Then it's Keefe. Then there's Antoine Carr. And it's Morris in at the 3 spot. And Jordan has it in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jordan's got 45 points. And it's stunning, Clark, to think that Jordan could have this kind of game in his condition.
You know, he's shown us in the past how he can rise to any occasion. But he missed 16 shots in Game 4. To see him tough it out and actually raise his game, remarkable.
It is remarkable in every way. From 17 feet out, he squares up and sinks it. Jordan's got 47 points.
Smooth as silk. MJ with one of the best pull-up jumpers you'll ever see.
Anderson can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup. 49 points for Jordan.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor. This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Jordan, the pass to Caffey. Takes a three. Keefe grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Jazz. Morris outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I don't think there was any question about that being a foul.
Yeah, no debate here. We could clearly see the contact.
Chris Morris taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Morris drops them both. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, giving up the body to make a play right there, that's really good defense.
He read that to a T. Got there early and braced himself for the hit.
Morris outside. Pass to Isley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You know, I admit there is a little bit of a gray area when it comes to setting screens, but that one was pretty clear cut to me.
Yeah, gotta have your feet set. He didn't. Easy call for the officials.
You know, it's just incredible, isn't it? For all the bad news, Mike, we've heard about Jordan's condition, he is still in complete command of this game.
MJ is such a motivated player. As strange as it sounds, maybe this flu gave him some inspiration because we're seeing him at his best.
And you know, because you've called all of his biggest games. And let's head over to David for more on Michael Jordan.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Bulls head athletic trainer told me that Jordan is still totally fatigued, but he thinks he'll finish the game. But something noticeable is how one of the most emotional players of all time is so stoic tonight. No fist pumps after big shots or high fives after great defensive plays. He's just putting his head down and trying to get back on D. Guys, we'll keep an eye on it.
I hope so, David. Thanks. Clark, do you think Michael will make it to the finish line with as much as he puts out there every minute of every game?
There's no thinking to it. I know he will, Kevin, because it's Michael Jordan. Come on, man. What I love to see is all the support he's getting from his teammates and trainers, and you know he's going to do his part. Everybody's got his back, and he's carrying his load as he should and could.
And always does, right? My goodness.
Yep.
Now, here is Morris. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
About as competitive a guy as I've seen, Jordan, finishing through the whistle.
Both teams will make substitutions.
At the line for one.
Here's Isley.
2 minutes remaining.
Coach, they're ice cold on the offensive end.
Well, something has to change.
Kicks it to Foster, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
Got a hand on it, but just couldn't quite reel it in.
But you love the activity there, putting in the effort and keeping the offense honest.
Harper with the steal. Knocked away. Anderson with the ball. They could use a bucket, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Stephen.
First free throw is good. Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago. And he makes both free throws. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're leading by 35. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter.
Look who it is, Jazz fans. Clap for your Utah Jazz debut. Look who it is, Jazz fans. Clap for your Utah Jazz debut.
Chicago making some changes. Longley's checked in for Simpkins. Kerr comes in for Bushley. And it's Kukoc in for Michael Jordan. Kukoc gets the bucket.
What a finish. Kukoc not at all bothered by the bump.
Isley the pass to Anderson. Here is Howard. Back to Anderson. Pass to Howard. Over Kerr. Another miss by Utah. Here's Chicago. They're on an 18-6 run. .109 left in the fourth. Sinks the triple.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Now the pass to Keith. Parrish against Howard. blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Nice job that time by Kukoc using the wingspan to get a hand on it.
There's the triple. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. Anderson outside. Here's Isley. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
30 seconds left in the game. Inside, Keith, and he slams it one-handed.
Easy for the big man Keith to get up and flush it down.
Harper kicks to Parrish. Kukoc dishes to Parrish. Long lead passes to Kukoc over Howard. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this lead can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Isley the pass to Anderson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here's Harper from the arc. Can't get it to fall. And now, Mike, the Bulls just 1 win away from their 2nd straight NBA title.
And you have to think this series is theirs for the taking. I don't think Utah can go into Chicago and win 2 straight.
It'll be a tough task, Clark, to say the least.
Assuming Michael Jordan is back at full strength, Kevin, it very well could be an impossible task.
For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Michael Jordan is the greatest player ever. Just watching him play, he had tenacity, he had focus, he had drive, he had vision, and Kobe emulated his game after Mike. He did everything Mike did, walk like him, talk like him. He did everything. He loved Mike. So, you know, the ability to go against him that day, just him versus Mike, he lived for stuff like that. So I remember that game. You know, he wasn't calling no plays, and every time Mike scored, he knew he had to score. Whatever Mike was doing, he had to do it or outdo him. That's what you do when you go up against a great player, a.k.a. your idol. You gotta let them know that you're coming to take their spot.
NBA superstars are judged by their championships. In 1991, Michael Jordan and the Bulls secured their first, knocking off Magic Johnson and the Lakers. To some, a passing of the torch from one great dynasty to another. But now, a new challenge emerges from Los Angeles. A young Lakers team who tonight will lean on their high-flying youngster, Kobe Bryant. An iconic aerial view of downtown Chicago. And we are courtside inside United Center. Good evening, everyone. Tonight, We'll see if the winds of change are in the air in the Windy City. The visiting Los Angeles Lakers are up and coming. And they look to take down the defending champion Chicago Bulls. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Mike, what stands out to you as we break down this Bulls-Lakers matchup?
Well, Kev, the Bulls at 14-9 on the season, still kind of rounding into their usual championship form. The Lakers 18-5 and riding a 3-game winning streak. And you know they'll be fired up to take on the defending champions.
They sure will be. A great crowd here at the United Center as usual. Their win the other night, Clark, against Phoenix, and the 500th consecutive sellout. That is mind-boggling to me.
It is amazing they've got that kind of a sellout streak going, but for good reason. I mean, they've won 5 championships in the last 7 seasons. These fans are bearing witness to one of the greatest dynasties in NBA history.
Now taking a look at the starting lineups for the Lakers. They'll have Nick Van Exel and Eddie Jones at the 2 guard spots. Rick Fox and Robert Horry at the forwards. Eldon Campbell is manning the middle once again, filling in for the injured Shaquille O'Neal. And for the defending champion Chicago Bulls, Ron Harper is in at the 1 and Michael Jordan joining him in the backcourt. Tony Kukoc at the small forward. The rebounding machine Dennis Rodman at power forward. Luke Longley is back in the starting lineup after missing Monday's game with a sprained ankle.
And both of these teams missing star players with injury. For the Bulls, Scottie Pippen recovering from foot surgery. And for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal is out till Christmas with an abdominal strain.
Now, here is Jordan. He has 6. Basket counts.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
Outside, Jones. Fox kicks to Jones. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Fox. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good on the triple. Hey, Clark, when you talk about the absence of Scottie Pippen, it's been rumored he'd welcome a change of scenery.
You're exactly right, Kevin, and those are more than just rumors now. I mean, he said on multiple occasions he'll never play for the Bulls ever again. With the trade deadline approaching in February, some tough decisions for Chicago's front office.
Clark, to say he'll never play for the Bulls again, that seems a little harsh.
It does, I agree.
Now 2 star-studded teams. It promises to be a compelling game, and no one more compelling than our David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. The main storyline in this one is the matchup between Michael Jordan and the 19-year-old heir apparent, Kobe Bryant. In talking to Michael before the game, he said Bryant is a star of the future. He compared this matchup to when he was growing into a star and went up against the likes of Dr. J. Guys?
Wow, this is so fascinating. David, thank you. Mike, that's some high praise from the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, he can see that Bryant is going to be special. The physical tools are there. He's got the work ethic. The young man just needs some time to develop.
And now he's going to play. Bryant is going to play the guy he idolized in Michael Jordan. Well, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Well, Mike, it'll be interesting to see if this veteran Chicago Bulls team can slow down that Laker up-tempo offense.
What we have is a clash of different styles here. The #1 scoring offense of the Lakers versus the stout defense of the Bulls.
Great matchup. Going up against this idol Clark on a big stage should be quite the test for this young Kobe Bryant.
There is no denying that is true. But what I like is the fact that this young man has the confidence to handle that pressure on big stage. But I think it's important that he try to idle himself down a little bit and not get too caught up in the individual matchup with MJ.
Yeah, that's good advice. And the Lakers making a change here. Once checked in. To the inside. The shot by Horry, no good.
His defensive talent, what a gift for his squad.
Yeah, you see the effort, you see the range. He prides himself in his ability to shut people down.
And Coach Fratello will have to monitor that index finger on the shooting hand of Michael Jordan. He dislocated it about a week ago against the New York Knicks.
Yeah, it happened on a hard fall to the floor. And since then, you can see that he's been more selective with his jump shots. He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
It's stolen by Bryant. To end the run. Rodman grabs the miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back. Trying to extend this lead. Actually, they're doing more than trying because the lead is growing.
This is a key part of the game. They're trying to get some breathing room.
And the dunk by Ori.
Most often we see Ori camping out at the three-point line. That time, he goes right to the rim.
Jordan sinks that one from the post. Now that's 17 points for Jordan.
Jordan has looked very sharp here early on, and that's not a good sign for the Lakers.
To the middle. Sent back.
These Lakers currently boast the top offense in the NBA, scoring 107 points per game, which is 5 points ahead of number 2 ranked Houston Rockets.
Well, you know, teams struggle defending their up-tempo brand of basketball. They like to get out to the open floor, and they love to jack up a bunch of threes. Plus, they've got a lot of guys that are bucket getters.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Back to Fox. Passes it to Van Exel. Here's Blunt. The three-pointer, no good.
Got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Lakers trail by 10. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. And Jordan gets it to go.
Matching up against Jordan is not just a physical battle, it's also a mental battle. And Bryant is having to learn that the hard way.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the first. Knocks it loose. Jordan with the steal. Jumps up. And it's Jordan with the jam.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
And so it's Chicago. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy.
The Lakers, 13.
Welcome back to Chicago, where we've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the hometown Chicago Bulls. And we're ready to start the second quarter. The Bulls leading by 12.
Well, about a week ago, in the same game that he dislocated his finger, Michael Jordan passed Moses Malone on the all-time scoring list, moving into 3rd place. And now, only trails Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Campbell. Bryant is out there with Derek Fisher. Then there's Ori, and it's Jones in at the 3.
Fisher doing his job, which is basically as the point guard to find open teammates.
Brown the pass to Jordan. Goes up to the stripe, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls. And talking about Jordan, Clark, he passed Malone on the scoring list while playing in 400 in 61 fewer games. That's amazing to me.
It really is, Kevin. And at his current scoring rate, how about this? MJ could pass Wilt if he plays just one more season, but there's no guarantee that he will play another year.
Fisher up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Talk about a guy whose contributions go past the stat sheet. Fisher's leadership, invaluable to this team.
This is his first free throw of the game. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls.
Taking 2 shots.
Fisher hits them both.
Kobe Bryant is currently the top scoring reserve in the NBA. At just 19 years old, this young man is averaging 17 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, and almost 2 steals. That is stuffing the stat sheet and playing just 26 minutes per game.
Lakers trail by 14. And Fisher kicks to Jones. Pass to Kobe. For three. And the Lakers with another miss. And Kobe Bryant, he's given the Lakers, Mike, starter-level production in limited minutes.
It's been so valuable to have that scoring punch off the bench. Right now, Kobe has to be the leading candidate for sixth man of the year.
I think he's going to win it. Pass to Jones. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Campbell's shot's good. Campbell's got 6.
Attacking the glass. Campbell getting physical and winning the second chance look.
Michael Jordan, as you can see, Coach Fratello putting on a show for the home crowd, just scoring at will.
Well, with Kobe Bryant in town and all the hype around him, Michael had plenty of motivation coming into this game. And you can see it with how assertive he's been on offense.
Sure can.
After finishing last season as the league's highest scoring team, the Bulls' offense has struggled to start the year, averaging just 92 points per game, which is the 5th lowest in the NBA.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge for some news on Scottie Pippen.
Thank you, Kevin. No doubt the Bulls have missed Scottie Pippen this season. He's been out after undergoing foot surgery, and he's expected to be back sometime in January. But there's still a question of whether or not he'll be playing for Chicago. Trade rumors have been circulating, and Pippen has said on multiple occasions that he will not play for this team again. Guys?
David, thank you. And Mike, it's hard to envision the Bulls moving on without Scottie Pippen.
Well, Kukoc has stepped up and played solid in his absence. But they need Pippen if they want to win their 3rd straight championship. He's crucial to this team.
In every way, you're right. And with the Bulls' offense, efficiency, Clark, has been a real problem.
Yeah, you know, you look at what they've shot, 43% from the field, only 30% from downtown, Kevin, and only 68% from the line. I mean, those all ranks towards the bottom of the league. Maybe just a little bit of a championship hangover being experienced.
Yeah, perhaps. Those are very un-Chicago-like numbers. Blunt, he's checked in for the Lakers. Like you said it, the Bulls defense has been dialed in to start this game.
Yeah, they've come out with great energy on that end. And it made things tough for the Lakers offense.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes on the bounce. Lakers retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Van Exel. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Lefties always look better shooting it, and Van Exel is a smooth shooting lefty for sure.
Jordan's shot is off. Lakers trail by 16. Now Van Exel.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. It's all in by the Bulls. It's Jordan on the wing. And the Bulls get it back. Harper kicks to Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got his 4th assist in this one. So far, Mike, so good for Jordan. That finger hasn't been an issue for him in these first 2 quarters of the game.
Yeah, he's playing through the discomfort and scoring well here in the early stages.
One passes to Van Exel. Stolen by Rodman. Outside, Kukoc. Jordan way outside. Connects from three-point range. Jordan's got 42 in the game.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Campbell, the pass to Fox. Over Kukoc. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's just a smart play by Fox. High IQ at work, working his way to the stripe.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
For the Lakers, Rick Fox.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
Fox hits them both.
Chipping in with points, rebounds, and assists, Rick Fox is definitely a Velcro guy, doing a bit of everything for his team.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end, willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better.
Bryant, one of the top perimeter defenders in the game. Jordan made that a tough shot for Kobe. Longley passes to Jordan. Shoots over Kobe. Here's Rodman. Goes back up. And Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 46 points.
Found a crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
An edge to this lead. They're having their way.
There's the pass to Blunt. Back to Bryant. The wide open look here for Fox. He's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
Assist from
Fox has got 6 points.
You know, Fox is not known as a guy with a quick release, but he showed you some quickness getting that one up and down.
And so it's Mike.
Please give a warm
Jordan.
Chicago welcome to the Rubbables.
It's a gorgeous December night here in Chicago as the Lakers and Bulls are getting set to start the second half. Welcome back, everyone. We've got a fun matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the visiting Los Angeles Lakers.
While Shaq's been out, Eddie Jones has been the Lakers' leading scorer, and he was named the NBA Player of the Month in November, with averages of just over 21 points per game, 3.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 2.4 steals per game.
We've got Kukoc. Longley is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harper in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Rodman against Jones. Horry kicks to Fox. With the shot. Van Exel no good. And with Jones, Clarkie's coming off a 32-point performance last night in the Twin Cities against Minnesota.
Kevin, no denying he's been great offensively, but you also can't overlook his impact on defense. I mean, he's been one of the league's premier wing defenders this season.
And we know Player of the Month, as we just talked about.
Yep.
And here is Fox. 6 points for him. Van Exel no good. The Bulls are doing a great job, Mike, of keeping the Lakers out of transition, which they love, and limiting those easy scoring opportunities.
Yeah, they've controlled the pace of this game, Kev, and have prevented the Lakers from playing their preferred style of offense.
They've done a great job. Jones, the pass to Horry. Fox with it. Latrey. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Puts it up from 17, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Passes it to Fox. Here is Horry. Back to Fox. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones, the pass to Fox. Here's Van Exel. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Jordan. Here's Longley. Dishes to Jordan. Three-pointer. Kukoc hands it from downtown. Kukoc has got 7.
Dennis Rodman's domination on the glass, unprecedented. He's a glass eater like no other. Led the league in rebounding for 6 straight seasons and could make it a 7th this year. No other player has done it more than 5 times.
Here's Van Exel. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, his scoring has just been AWOL this quarter.
I'm not sure what the issue is, but his team is doing what they can to try and get him going.
That's a season high in points scored for Jordan, passing his previous mark of 49, which came against the Clippers back in November. Hey, Mike, when you look at Rodman, he's averaging 14 rebounds a game this season. It's unbelievable.
Well, Kev, even though he's leading the league, 14 rebounds is less than he's used to having. In his previous 6 seasons, Rodman averaged an incredible 17 rebounds per game.
These numbers are hard to believe, aren't they?
I think sometimes they shoot and miss on purpose just so he can get another rebound.
That's a very good
Los
point.
Angeles foul.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Caffey, he's checked in for Longley. Burrell comes in for Rodman. And it's Brown in for Ron Harper. The Bulls have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Well, filling in for Shaq is not an easy task, but Eldon Campbell is doing an excellent job. In the last 13 games without O'Neal, he's averaging 18.7 rebounds and 2 blocks.
Blunt, he's checked in for Eldon Campbell. Here's Chicago. They're on a 13-1 run. Michael has now set a single-game scoring record here at the United Center, surpassing his previous record of 53 points. Outside Bryant. Out left to the wing. Here's Fisher. Los Angeles with another miss. And talking about Campbell Clark, he's actually the oldest and longest tenured Laker on their roster.
Yeah, back in the 1990 draft, Campbell was selected 27, just 2 spots ahead of Tony Kukoc. And as a rookie, he was a member of that Lakers team that fell to Jordan and the Bulls in the finals, as the Bulls captured their first of 5 titles.
Fisher with the ball. Down low. Ori gets the bucket. Ori's got his third basket of the night.
Have to do more than this to stop Ori. I like seeing him work through the contact.
Coach Fratello, Michael Jordan is in complete command of this game, and the Lakers haven't been able to do anything to slow him down.
He's teaching Kobe a few things out there firsthand and showing that there's still a large gap between the 2 players.
He couldn't quite convert, almost had the and one.
Physical defense, making him earn it from the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Barry's checked in for Jones. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Kobe. Pass to Blunt. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the pass to Fisher. A 3-ball. Kukoc grabs the miss. Kukoc has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kukoc has got 5 assists tonight. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. Here's Barry. They get it back. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's in there. Jordan's got 60.
Coming out of halftime, they're on an absolute tear.
And I don't know what was said in that locker room, but it's working.
Passes to Barry. Back to Kobe, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
That right there is devastating. Trying to get back in the ball game, and that mistake just kills momentum.
That would be a case of trying to do too much. He had good intentions, but it didn't work out.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Scoring again.
Their offense has really stood out. They're piling up the points and torching this defense.
I like how under control they've been on offense, keeping things simple and running their plays well.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. We've got more in store for you right after this.
75. The Lakers, 34.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for some fourth quarter action here in Chicago, where Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls are battling Kobe Bryant and the visiting LA Lakers.
Well, we've heard the reports of Scottie Pippen being unhappy with the Bulls front office, and the trade rumors have been circulating as a result. Names like Tom Gugliotta, Jerry Stackhouse, and Eddie Jones have all been mentioned in possible trade packages for the Bulls.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Blunt is out there with Fox. Then there's Derek Fisher. Then there's Campbell. And it's Barry in at the 2 spot. Fisher against Kerr. Off with the layup. Well, here we are looking at Pippen. Clark with his return set for January. We'll have to keep our eyes out for that February trade deadline.
Yeah, I've got that circled on my calendar, Kevin, and you know Scottie is looking for a new contract. That's clear. But I'd be surprised if he doesn't at least finish out the season with the Bulls.
I agree.
They've won the rebounding battle, and it's translated to the score.
And it says a lot about the hustle and work ethic of this team. Still competing for every miss.
Well, Mike, the Bulls defense has sent a message in this one, letting the Lakers know that it's not their time yet, that the Bulls are still in control.
These young Lakers got to see what it was like going up against a championship caliber defense. Hopefully, they can learn and build from this experience.
And I bet they do. Left side, Jordan. And it goes down 2 points. 68 points for Jordan.
With all the talk about Kobe and the Lakers being the future of the league, Michael is reminding us that he and the Bulls are the present.
And again, the Lakers no good. And it's the Bulls with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. This has been one of the greatest individual scoring performances we have ever seen. And it's a new career high for Michael Jordan. Fox, no good, unable to end this run.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Here's Jordan. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
During his time in Houston, Robert Horry played primarily at the small forward spot, but coming into this season, the Lakers told him they needed him at the 4. As a result, he bulked up a little bit, added 15 lbs to his frame so that he can handle those bigger power forwards.
Again, Chicago.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Pass to Barry. Takes the 3. That one, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And with the Lakers, Mike, Horry has been asked to be more of a defensive specialist for the team.
And he's responded. Horry ranks 21st in steals, 31st in rebounds, and 17th in blocks. He's clearly a team-first guy who will do whatever it takes to win.
He just feels like a guy who's going to win multiple rings in his career.
You're on the right track there.
Clock is at 3. From the arc. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
3.
Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, look at Fox facilitating for his team, making the selfless play with the ball there.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Even with the score where it is, he just keeps coming.
Pass to Barry. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-3 run right now. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Quality pass by Bushler. He's a true team-first guy.
Outside, Fox.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The pass to Campbell. Here's Barry. Passes it to Fisher. To the middle. Here's Campbell. Rebounded by Wennington. They're running away with this one right now.
Now they're just seeing how big they can make this lead.
For 3, Kerr knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, Kerr is obviously an Allen wrench in this department. He's a specialist, a talented long-range shooter.
Knocked loose. Barry the pass to Fisher. Fox from outside. They get it back.
Corey Blunt doing the work required to take advantage of opportunities on the offensive glass.
Kerr against Fisher. Kerr's shot is good.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
And here's the Lakers. Fisher, the pass to Barry. Kerr against Fisher. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 5 points now this quarter. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in a scramble mode.
Caffey, the pass to Jordan. And the Bulls, another three.
And with this last run, they have shut the door on any chance of a comeback.
Shut the door, turned off the lights, and locked it up. Fantastic run for them to end the game.
Fox passes to Blunt. He can't hit that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Jordan shoots over Campbell. Jordan's shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. Won't miss those very often.
Well, a good look. They keep getting shots like that. They'll be all right.
Here's Fisher. And so it's the Chicago Bulls getting the win in front of their home crowd. An important victory, Coach, for them here against the up-and-coming L.A. Lakers.
Well, Michael gets the best of Kobe while the Bulls capture their third straight win. And they need it as they're trying to move up in the standings in this cutthroat Eastern Conference.
And Clark, what does this loss mean, you think, for the Lakers?
I think it's growing pains and a learning experience, Kevin. They just need to take a look at the film and correct the mistakes they made. But they're still second in the West, and with Shaq coming back right around Christmas time, I don't think we need to worry about the Lakers.